Yeah, I guess the feet are just the hands of the legs, but I still don't find them attractive. Right, that's not for me. You go up and do whatever you want. You like to jam them, do you? Oh, great. That's a lovely image I've got in my head now. Oh, hello there. Woo! It's your boy, Fandangang. Hello. How we doing? Thank you for coming back. Step on in out that cold. Brush off the snow. Maybe wipe that brow if it's a little bit too hot. Cool down, okay? I'm Fandangang. And today, as always, I'm talking movies. I love movies. I bloody love them. And if you like movies, well, you've come to the right place. Old ones, new ones, good ones, bad ones. I don't care. I'll watch them all. Because I have no life. All right then. Well, today we've got another lovely little classic. It's another remake. I had a lot of fun with this one. And hopefully you will too. So come on in. Let's enjoy a nice slice of fun pie with your boy, Fandangang. Are you ready? Come on, let's get into it. Alright then, so today we're going to be looking at a little movie called The Blob. Nice and simple. It's another remake from a classic. This one was made in 1988, and the original was made in 1958, so 30 years prior. It also has Shitty Shawn. Shawnee Smith. Yeah, that's the one. I knew that. I didn't have to Google it or anything. This comet comes out the sky and hits this small little town, and we see that it's full of pink goo, and it attaches itself to this sort of crazy homeless man that lives in the woods, because everyone has one of those, right? And then he seems to stumble into the lives of these college students, and then this blob decides to eat and consume whatever it can, taking over this small town while these college kids try to save the day and fight for their lives. That's the story, really. It's pretty good. I was not expecting the deaths to be so gruesome, if I'm honest, to actually fear a bit of pink goo. I mean, some of the deaths are pretty gruesome. You know, it sucks a guy through a sinkhole. First death is actually more surprising than any of them, really. So look out for that one if you do happen to watch it. There's some bits, that are a bit corny lines here and there, and that kind of thing, and old-fashioned sort of views, but it's gonna happen. I mean, we've come a long way in 40 years, right? Again, we are here with practical effects, and I don't think I'd be me if I didn't watch a film with good practical effect. Now, yeah, can you admit that some of the green screen blob stuff is a bit outdated, but some of it is spot on. And yeah, like I said, I was just very surprised at how gory some of these deaths were. It's quite tongue-in-cheek, doesn't take itself too seriously, that's for sure. How can it when it's about a gelatinous blob from outer space coming to eat people? The blob itself sort of makes its way around the town through the sewers, bit of sort of Mario style. Wahoo! There's also a bike chase scene, a lot of bike action. It's a bit of a fun ride. I was not expecting it to be, but it was. I've not watched the original. I don't think I could bring myself to watch it. I think things from back in the day, some of the acting just really is too stale. As much as I know some of them are classics, and I probably will cover them one day on here, not for me. Probably one of my favourite deaths. This kid is trying to touch a woman passed out. Let me just say, do not agree with that. Please don't try that at home. But as she's passed out, he slips his little hand in trying to get in there, and she turns around and her face caves in and she is she's the blob, essentially. The blob has sucked out all her juices, and then tentacles just come flying out of her and engorge this man. Self-rightly, instant karma, boom, bada bing. It's not from outer space. And what happens is humans, obviously, have been sent this bacteria out into space on a satellite or something, and it's grown into this, and then they sent it back to Earth. So towards the end, it all accumulates in a big fight off, through the town. This gelatinous blob, I keep saying gelatinous off, this big old blob thing, you know, just eating what it can, sucking people up, and it's got corrosive skin. I don't know if I mentioned that. So as soon as it touches you, it sort of melt away anything that it touches, which is horrifying. Can't kill it, really. You know, people try shooting it, people try burning it. The thing that does kill it is cold. It don't like the cold. You know, actually, come to think of it, I don't really like the cold. Am I Blob? Nah. You know, it really gives me sort of slasher vibes. It sort of stalks people through the town. Thought it was just sort of going to keep rolling, just keep doing its thing, but it's got a mind of its own. It reminds me a little bit, imagine like Jason meets The Thing.
Oh, hello there.
We have a female hero, which we all love to see. I think they took the example of Alien around that time and was like, we need to promote that a little bit more, which I'm all for. Yeah. So I'd say, all in all, give it a watch. It's pretty decent. It's surprisingly, the deaths are awesome, like really are. They do surprise you. But I think that's everything, guys. So if you've watched it, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts were. If you haven't, do you want to watch it? A movie about a space glob that likes to eat people? Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And as always, we're going to leave you a little bit of Ray Fandango's food for thought. Now, I think I've seen this online, but it just bears repeating. There's someone out there who has done the biggest poo of that day and has no idea. Now, I must say, I've come close. You know, having a whole weekend of just eating ice cream and crap and Doritos, and then you get to Monday and a few coffees, flushes right out of you. I'd say I would like to say that was a big competitor, but I mean, who am I to judge? Okay, I'm off. So thank you for watching, and remember, stay weird. Yeah, I know I say stay weird, but I mean like in a quirky, fun way. That doesn't mean sucking jam off toes weird. You know, you get me?